Listen to that whine. Oh my god. He got scared.
Stop it, Simba.
We're better to start a Hellcat video, man, but at a gas station, getting gas, where Hellcats belong, at a gas station, of course. But welcome back to another video, man. I figured right now would be the perfect time to do a top 5 things I hate about my Hellcat. I've had the Hellcat for about 2 months now, y'all know. And secondly, I know y'all love POV, so I am out in the country areas right now, and I feel like the roads, the scenery and stuff is beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, while I talk to you about the 5 things I hate, I'm gonna do a POV drive. For those that don't know, if you've been keeping up with the videos, yeah, I know I haven't had a FedEx uniform on in probably a month, maybe, probably a month and a half, maybe, actually. I do not work for FedEx anymore, but we can save that video for another day. But today, I'm about an hour away from home, so what I want to do is get y'all a nice little POV. We're gonna talk about the 5 things I hate. Now, let's be real. This is a Hellcat 2020 Widebody Hellcat. I really don't hate anything about the car, but there's a few things I really dislike that I feel like Dodge can do better, and that's pretty much what we're gonna talk about. So I'm gonna fill up the Hellcat. We're gonna slap on the POV GoPro, and we're gonna have a nice little drive home. I'm trying to debate if I should do 2 videos, 5 things I hate and 5 things I like on the way home in POV. Y'all let me know in this video. I probably won't do the next POV until y'all let me know if y'all want another POV of 5 things I like. But filling her up, 93 right now, 2050, 54 cent, not too bad, a little better than where I'm from. Old Ram going crazy. Oh wow, it's pretty cheap, 38 bucks. Not bad, not bad. 38.72, not bad. So let's hop in real quick. I gotta put my POV GoPro on real quick, and then we'll get to driving, y'all. All right, bet. So we good. I'm gonna move this out the way just so y'all can have a better view of everything. Y'all already know we in 707, man. We not playing no games. That's how we drive all day. I use eco mode a lot of the times, but right now we're gonna keep it in 707 just for this video purpose, so y'all can hear this supercharger. But I'm gonna start with again though, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. There's really nothing I hate about this car. Like I love everything about the car. There's a few things that I dislike about the car. Oh my god, like that right there. But for the most part, man, there's a few things that I dislike that I wish that could be better about the car. But overall, it's a pretty good car. So let me start with the first thing, man. The first thing, as every owner from either a Hellcat, Scat Pack, if you got Brimbos, then you know the brake dust on these cars are just terrible, man. There's some days I can go. There's some weeks where I can go with dealing with it because I'm not using my brakes as much, and it'll last a couple days. But the days I'm out cruising with the fellas and all of that, like crazy amount of brake dust. And I mean, I can clean them. I can clean them when I wake up. 2-3 hours later, they'll be dirty again. So that's the one thing I really hate about the Hellcat Charger. The brake dust, man. The brake dust is just way too crazy. I mean, depending on how hard you're driving your car, I mean, you could be cleaning your wheels every day. You could be cleaning them every 2 days, every 3 days, etc. And it's only the front ones. The back wheels, the back brakes don't give off as much brake dust. They do. You will probably be cleaning the back ones probably every week and a half to 2 weeks. I haven't really touched the back ones, but they do get dirty. So just the brakes, man. That's the #1 thing about the brakes. Now, because that is one of the one things I hate. If you go on Amazon, eBay, wherever, look for Power Stop Z20, I believe it's Z23 or Z26. It's one of those. I can't remember exactly which one. I believe it's Z26. Brake pads for the front. The Hellcat forums, they pretty much talk about those all the time, that they work great. Now here's the one thing about the Brembos: the stopping power is phenomenal. That's one thing that I will give Brembo. The stopping power is great. You can't beat the stopping power from the Brembos. But a lot of people rave about the Power Stop ones, that they work just as well with no brake dust at all, if minimum a little bit, you know. I haven't gotten them, but I am ordering those tonight to replace, because I feel like I'm at 5,000 miles. I feel like my front brakes are going pretty bad just because how I drive, but I could be wrong. But I'm ordering those tonight. So if you have the same problems, go on Amazon or eBay and look for the Power Stop Z26 pads. They are pretty cheap. They're only 70 bucks. That's really not that bad for some heavy duty brakes for a Hellcat. So, and I believe they also have the same brake pads for the rear as well. It's just two different part numbers. I will have the links in the description below for all, so that y'all can just easily click the links, go buy them, whatever it is that y'all need for your Hellcat. So that's number one, the Brembo brakes. The brake dust on the car is just terrible. The other thing that I really dislike about the car, right, or I hate about the car, is the fact that it has so much plastic pieces in the interior. So mind y'all, this is an $80,000 car. Even without the options, you're still looking at 70,000 bucks. So for $70,000, man, to be having as much plastic in here that's in here, I don't think it should be as much plastic. So of course you got this right here, which is pretty plastic. Most cars already have that, but like this piece here, like all of this plastic, man, that should be gone. This right here, this annoys me right here. This big piece of plastic right here. You got this big piece of plastic right here, which is just like, I understand you're not trying to make it like, this should have been carbon fiber if you ask me, just like this should have been. There's a few other pieces that are all plastic, like this here where the console part is on the armrest. That's all plastic. This right here, this piece here is plastic, hard plastic. This here is hard plastic. So it's just a few things, man, that I dislike about, like I just feel like for the amount of money, it should be a few less pieces of plastic in the car for the amount of money that you're paying for it. Now, mind you, I'm really nitpicking here just because it's not that much I really dislike about it. I'm just finding the things that it could be better about the car. So the first thing was the Brembo brakes. The second thing is the plastic. Now the third thing, which is Dodge's main, or FCA, whatever you want to call it, Chrysler, their main thing is the Uconnect system with the performance pages. The performance pages load so slow. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't understand why they load so slow. Now mind you, I've been driving a car all day, so when I push it now, it'll load fairly faster. It's still loading slow, but this is on a good day. Watch how long it takes. Look at that. So you gotta think, on a first startup, man, sometimes this don't even load. Sometimes you gotta go out of it, try to go back in it, and it'll load again, and sometimes it will still take a couple minutes. That was slow, but at best that was probably the fastest it'll get throughout the day. Any other time this takes even longer. Like, I hate trying to load up or show somebody the performance pages and it just takes so long. Or better yet, I'll try to show somebody and it doesn't even load. It'll just sit at the screen for about 2-3 minutes, and then I gotta go out of it and then try to go back. $80,000, right? That should be loading way faster. But again, this is that's something little, not really, doesn't take away from the experience, doesn't really bother me much. Just one of those things that could be better with the car, because that thing is super slow, especially when you doing like times and doing pulls and stuff, and you're trying to figure out what your times and stuff are or what the temps are. That thing loads really slow especially when you need it. It loads even slower when you actually need it. Third thing, right? So now we're on the third thing that I really dislike about the car. So when I ordered my car, right, I ordered the suede headliner and the carbon fiber package, right? So that gets you this piece here, it gets you this piece here by the shift knob, and then it gets you the suede headliner. Now, what I did not know is that it does not cover the full headliner. You don't get the full roof. So you get the headliner, the pillars here, and then these pillars here do not have the suede on it. Neither do the ones on the back. So once you get halfway back, those back pillars are all like this cheap cloth. So it's not the suede how this is here. So you get all from the front windshield all the way back right before the back windshield. Then it cuts off the Alcantara suede headliner, right? If I would have known that, I probably, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Even if I did know that, I probably would have still got it. But I didn't know that it doesn't cover the whole roof in the pillars. It does in the front, like I already stated, but not in the back. So I'm like, man, I just now noticed that probably a couple days ago, like yo, why doesn't it cover the side pillars and the back pillars? I don't know if that was just a thing that they don't do, or if they stop towards the back windshield for a specific reason or something. Maybe they couldn't do it for wiring, I don't know. But I thought that was pretty trash that they didn't have the suede all the way through the whole headliner. So pretty disappointed about that. Again, I'm gonna say this probably every time I complain about something, but not a real big deal. I never look at those pillars back there. I never really see it. That's why I didn't even notice it up until now, because I never really paid that much attention to it. But would have been nice if they could have just finished the whole thing with the suede. I would have been a happy customer. I'm a happy customer regardless, but I would have been happier, let's put it that way. I really can't think of the last two things about the car that I really don't like, because we got three things already. I don't really have a fourth and a fifth thing about the car that I don't like. That's why I'm telling you, I really do love this car, man. I really can't decide on two more things. I'm really I won't lie to you, I'm really impressed on the eco mode. This is the highest I've ever gotten on a full tank of gas. It's 256 miles. That's crazy. I've never gotten that high in 13.9 miles per gallon. I'm pretty sure no Hellcat owners getting that unless they doing the same amount of highway driving and stuff I do. Because I'm usually always on the road, be home in 47 minutes, so 46 miles, that's not too bad. Watch these kids. He got scared. Hey, yo. Oh my god, my bad, homie. I did not expect to scare him like that. I just thought he was gonna react to it. I thought it was gonna excite him. I did not mean to scare him. If you're watching this video, little man, maybe someday in the future, I didn't mean to scare you, man. Wow, that was funny. I feel bad that I was scaring the little boy. Oh man, that was funny. Definitely wasn't expecting that kind of reaction. Oh, I do got a fourth thing. So lately, if I'm cruising, right, and I pull up to a car or something that's just trying to do a quick pull, or if I'm just trying to if I'm just trying to show off the noise of the Supercharger or whatever, right, I hate the fact that matter of fact, I'll just show y'all really quick. I hate the fact, right, when you try to go switch it into a different mode. Like if I'm in, so I just switched it into auto and it's not going into eco mode because I have it in manual. So obviously you need to hold it to put it back in. Then it switches. The one thing that I don't like is if I'm right next to somebody or I'm trying to pop it into a faster mode, when you double click it, it takes like a split second for it to change. It doesn't change immediately, especially if you're like in motion. If the car's in motion or anything. So like I'll go back real quick. So let me go back to eco. Let me see something real quick. Oh yeah, so it disables the paddle shifters. My bad, I'm trying to downshift and stuff. So let me show y'all something real quick. So let's say I got my foot on the pedal, right? I want to go back to custom. See how you got the exclamation point and it's telling you like, hey, you can't change unless your foot is off the gas. Now I understand that. I understand that the computer has to think about something before it changes it, which is fine, but in a split second that you need to kick on that 700 horsepower to probably catch somebody or race somebody or whatever you're doing, right? that split second may cost you a loss or something like that, but I think that's why most people always keep it in 707. You stay ready, so you ain't ever got to get ready. And if you one of them people, then good for you. But because I drive so many miles a day, I keep it in eco mode to save as much gas as I can. And somebody pull up on me, I try to hurry up and pop it in this custom mode, and I gotta wait that split second and they take off. It's just one of those little things that bothers me, man. Not a big deal, man. Just one of those things that I'm trying to find that I wish they could improve on. If I got my foot in the gas and I want to pop it in the 707, I should be able to double hit that button real quick, pop it in, it'll go right to 707. I should be able to floor it right then and there. I shouldn't have to let my foot off the gas or whatever it may be, because I know cars, there's some cars where you pop it into the mode as your foot's on the pedal and it changes instantly. So, but again, you're dealing with a lot of horsepower with the Hellcat. This is a lot more horsepower than most of the cars that do that. So maybe the computer just needs to configure everything before you start beating on it, but which is understandable. I understand that. So that's one of my other things. Number 5, man, the last thing that I really hate about the Hellcat, it's really hard, honestly, man. It was hard for me to pick the 4th thing. The first 3 things, let alone, are all like really picky. It's just me just saying I hate things, because I really don't hate it. But for the 5th thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I have a 5th thing. This might have to be like a top 5 things I hate, because I really don't have a 5th item that I hate about the car, or a 5th thing that I hate about it. I'm trying to think. While I'm thinking, I'll let y'all hear this Supercharger for a minute. I think my brakes are going bad, man. I've been getting like some weird vibrations through the pedal. Some weird noises too. Yeah, there's been some really weird noises coming through the car lately. I don't know what's going on today. Yeah, I know I'm about to give y'all a quick pull. Just waiting for this car to go by me. Listen to that whine, baby. Come on, either you gonna go or I'm gonna go in front of you. That was a really good pull. Really good pull. Now, if y'all notice, it kind of went up a little slow because I didn't floor until I got past that truck. Then I floored it. Look at it. Listen to that whine. Oh my god. That was a 5th gear pull. Let's go 4th gear real quick. We'll slow down so we can build up some speed. Got no cars behind me, so we're good. Listen to that whine. Oh my god. Oh my god, it sounds so good. Again, that wasn't full throttle. I was halfway in it, so y'all can actually hear the scream all the way up. It's crazy. Can't believe I'm doing 5 things I hate, man. I freaking love this car. Oh my god, this car sounds so good. Yeah, I really use my brakes to slow down, man. I don't want to damage the rotors and stuff. I mean, it can handle it, but if I can avoid putting pressure and stuff on the brakes and rotors, I will, especially with long stretches like this where if you just downshift, it'll slow down for you. Like, this turned into a freaking my five things I hate turned into a completely different video once I got on this expressway. We're at 60. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. That seemed pretty slow. But anyway, let's get to the... I'm trying to think why I did all that, I still didn't come up with a last thing that I hate about the car, because I really can't think of one. All right, if I'm really nitpicking here on my 5 things, right? My last thing would be how the material on the inside of the car wears. So from sitting in the seat so much, you start to get this like kind of wavy look in your leather, and I really don't like that. Like, just putting my son's car seat in the back, as y'all can see back there, he's got indentations from his car seat in the leather, and that's one thing I don't like. That's not really controllable by Dodge or pretty much anybody. It's just, there's nothing you can really do about that. But that's pretty much it, man. I couldn't think of anything else for a 5th thing to hate about the car. That's really all there is to it, honestly. Everything else, man, I love about the car, so I can't really complain about nothing else right now. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this video now, and I'm gonna do a 5 things I like about the car, or maybe I'll do it somewhere else. Yeah, I think I'll do it somewhere else. But hopefully y'all like this video, man. I gave y'all some nice pulls. I thought I was gonna be going through the country roads on the way back, but this took me a whole different route than I thought it was. So y'all didn't get to see more. Y'all didn't get to see me drive through the curves and turns and hills and stuff, which I thought was really nice while I was working. It's taking me a complete different way on the way back. But hopefully I enjoyed this video, man. I'm gonna try to get home. I still got 37 minutes left to get home, and I know I haven't been putting videos up for the last, I think, maybe week, but I've been so busy with my work stuff because again, I'm on the road. That's where I work, on the road. I haven't been putting videos up because I've just been so drained by the time I get home. But I promise, I got like 5 videos in the chambers. I just gotta edit them and get them and post them for y'all. So this will be one of the 5 videos. I'll probably post this one first before the other ones. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all be safe out here. I'm out, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.